Oh, hi there. I've just been testing out some of the great new features that Microsoft has to offer in their new Windows 7 operating system. That's what today's Tech Report is going to be all about, showcasing some of the great new features of Microsoft Windows 7.
In case you haven't heard, Microsoft recently came out with the release candidate version of their latest operating system, Windows 7.
Windows 7 is the successor to Windows Vista, which has been plagued with more than its fair share of bugs and problems. Now, Windows 7 is boasting the stability of Windows XP with some of the neat features of Windows Vista. Of course, Microsoft would be remiss if they didn't add some new features that Windows 7 has exclusively. So let's dive into the miracle that is Windows 7.
Now, one of the great new features of Windows 7 is one of the network features called Home Group.
Now, Home Group is a way to share your documents, photos, videos, or any other type of files wirelessly or through your wired network. It's been characterized as easy to set up and very easy and efficient to use. So let's take a look and see what this Home Group is really all about. Home Group is actually really easy to set up. After making the initial configuration on your first computer, the control panel wizard gives you a password. After that, it's as easy as opening up the Home Group control panel on any other computers, clicking Join Now, following the steps, inputting the password, and you're up and running. The shared files are then available through the Home Group section of My Computer. New features aren't the only neat thing about Windows 7. Microsoft has also tweaked some of our old favorites, too. Media Center has been available to Windows users since XP Media Center Edition in 2005. The Vista version of Media Center has been looked upon as a huge improvement upon XP, and Windows 7 only adds new features to an ever-improving technology. The first thing that I noticed about Media Center was the user interface change. This new and improved version boasts a quicker, more appealing interface that really beats the crap out of Vista. Another improvement that Microsoft has made is the larger list of supported file types. AVI files that had previously been impossible to play under the Vista version now have native support in Windows 7. Windows 7 also handles networked video files better too. It only takes a couple of seconds to scan in and load up a 200 plus megabyte file from a networked hard disk. The user interface for Windows 7 has also been tweaked. The so-called Superbar, which in fact is just a modified version of the classic Windows taskbar, has finally been unveiled. The taskbar by default does away with the text labels, leaving only icons to separate running programs from each other. The taskbar is also a lot larger than in previous releases of Windows. Of course, being Windows, the user has the option to revert back to the older style of taskbar if they choose. The improvements upon Windows Vista go beyond eye candy to raw performance as well. On my 5th generation MacBook, Windows 7 takes approximately 30 seconds to fully boot up. That's a huge improvement over the 1, sometimes even 2 minutes that Vista usually took. When the system is up and running, the amount of RAM that is required is minimal, especially when compared to Vista. One thing that I found hugely impressive was the massive driver support that 7 includes. My home theater PC, which has TV tuners, infrared sensors, a webcam, and more, only required the installation of one third-party driver. That's a far cry from either XP or Vista. Windows 7 has a multitude of great features that, unfortunately, we were unable to showcase in this episode. The release candidate is free, and it's available for public download for the foreseeable future. So, if you want to experience an operating system with the eye candy of Vista and the stability of Windows XP, just head over to the Microsoft webpage and be prepared to be blown away by the next big operating system. For Tech Report, this is Christopher reporting.